Removing T-Global TG-PP10 Thermal Putty. Take 1. Fuck. Double fuck. Kinda hacking it with one hand, so fucking bear with me. But as you can see, it's pretty damn easy. And you can reuse it over and over if you happen to be careful to keep the ReCLAiM. And as I'm simply doing probably the 100th reseating of this Area 51M R2 laptop cooler, I'm gonna reuse it because I got mount pressure issues and working on a bolt through mod. Therefore, I've got to reseat this sucker a lot, and I pretty much got this down to a semi-consistent process. Anyways, it's really easy to clean up, highly effective, and as you can see, I generally use a bit too much. This same process would apply to a GPU or anything else you use this shit on. Just a little plastic scraper. That's really all you need. This is from an iFixit kit. It'd be a lot easier if I had a proper mount for a camera, but I don't at the moment. Therefore, I'm using my bum arm to video with. Anyways, it just kind of comes up. One thing I've found that's easy to do is take a bit of the ReCLAiM or some other putty, if you happen to have a shite ton of it like me. Ball it up. Just stick it down and pick up the residual like so. Works pretty good. But I tend to like to just scrape it off as much as possible. Like that, and ReCLAiM it. I'm pretty much done with the heatsink. Most of the putty was left on the heatsink, which is generally the case. There's a couple of globs left on the components of the laptop, which I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna redo this shit anyways. Anyways, as you can see, the putty left a film on various parts of the heatsink. You can see where all the caps, VRMs, or chokes, or whatever, left a little film print. If you're going to be reseating immediately, leave that film on there, because it really helps. Well, leave the film on any components, because there'll be a film left, like on the VRAM chips here, and on the VRMs. Leave all that film. It helps the putty to stick when you reapply. I knew he'd come in handy for something. Well, actually a lot. But anyways, that's about it. Now I'm ready to ball it up, so to speak. not in a gangster way. I'm like the anti-gangster. I am the anti-gangster. And generally that's about what I use on a laptop. It's about 30 grams, 25 grams, give or take. I tend to use a little more than is necessary because when you do so, it will sink down between, in this case, the VRM's on a 2080 Super 200 watt. Had to get that in there, mobile GPU. And just leave that which sunk down between such capacitors and VRMs and whatever, and reapply the putty, because all of this putty that's in between the blocks is useful as a heat transferring, gap filling putty, compound, whatever. You don't have to remove it. Just cover the tops with little balls and reseat your cooler, which I'm about to do. Anyways, TG-PP10 is out of production, but you can find it on eBay if you hunt about. Shouldn't even have said that, but there's a whole bunch of other putties available from T-Global. They're a little bit more expensive, but frankly, I'll never use thermal pads again. Why would you? At 10 MWK, whatever, it's perfectly fine for any component. You wouldn't want to put it on a GPU die or a CPU IHS, but I mean, it completely, absolutely rules out the need to even ponder on what a thermal pad height would be. You just put a ball on the component to be covered by the heat sink and it'll smush to exactly the right height. Anyways, that's how you clean it up. And if I were to want to clean up the heat sink and for storage or whatever, I would follow up with this, which I highly recommend. You can just clean the shit out of anything with it. I've done another video. Anyways, that's about it. Sonics, courtesy of the Desert Sessions. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.